Well, if I'm making this video, then that means God is still in the blessing business. If God is still in the blessing business, that means that business obviously got to be good. My. How y'all fine people doing today? What's up with you? What's popping? It's all right on me. On my end, it's all right. That's pretty doggone good. Pretty good. You are looking at the bipolar weather of Houston, Texas. So we going through something now. It's like real cold outside, but for some reason today, God done blessed us and let us have a little sunshine to where it's actually decent outside, but say, better keep your coat close and your long johns closer. So, next week is supposed to be like really cold, so we are looking forward to that. But today on this episode, of It Is What It Is and What's Going On, we're gonna have us a quick, I don't know how quick it is. Your boy been acting like a Southern Baptist preacher lately. It got long-winded around here. Look at here, y'all. Everyone that calls or text, and you're a part of the new fold that's being created, I appreciate all y'all's concern. I appreciate your concern. But when I say this stuff is honestly water under the bridge, I can honestly say this stuff is water under the bridge. The things that I'm telling and leaking to you is the matrix of how it makes sense to a person with truth and kindness in their heart, to where the point of everyone else around you is to demolish those two attributes of your character. Those two attributes of your character, that's what they doing. They trying to break you down to where you a low down person like they are, but the whole blames get shifted on you anyway. So if it gets to a point to where you're a cool person and you're not with the mess and you telling the truth, you are way more ahead of the game than these people. And today's subject is gonna be about unconditional love. It's so many people that sit there and, I got unconditional love. They don't know what unconditional love is. If these people was an understanding of what unconditional love is, they would get it right. But at the same time, they would be able to reciprocate the good energy that you're trying to give off. But your good energy is what's feeding their entitlement. Just like passing on the bad traits of the coven of this part of your family that not on good or bad terms, that is passed on to the next generation. It's like most of the time, most kids that's raised up and they mama done filed child support on their daddy and the family bond is broken up, I can almost guarantee you the next generation, the family bond gonna be broke up again. Even if the person that they are with is from a family with good family bond. So in actuality, we getting down to the nitty gritty of, they say, oh, well, blood is close and all this other stuff and blood thicker than water. When it get down to telling the truth, it don't really matter if it's your family or not. So that's why you want to get to the point to where if you're older or anything else, you want to get people start clearing your circle out of just have some truth tellers around you. Because when you have people around you and they constantly lie, all they trying to do is just be a victim. And if you lie and you're not sure if you're lying, and you, oh, I don't did it, and I'm gonna guarantee you 9 times out of 10, the most person that's doing all the huffing and puffing is the person that's lying. I didn't do that. That ain't me. And woo, 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 woo. The person that's doing all that, that's who lying. The person that go and start telling all this information that's in-house in detail, and they go tell a stranger or tell anybody, it's just like you'll tell intel, but you're not telling people how you like women. Okay, let's get to the story. Let's get into this. So, whose unconditional love can stand in the gaps for you besides God? God has unconditional love for you. But the unconditional love that I'm talking about is a part of somebody being able to step in and help you in between the gaps where you need help in the 3D, but God got you covered all the way around. It's a lot of people that won't sit there and stand in the gaps with you. They want you to stand in the gaps with them, but they don't want to stand in the gaps with you. So they would still equivalent, it would still be equivalent to being a hater or just a user. Nobody don't like that word user, but we need to start picking up words that's more aggressive than just hater, because people hear hater and it's like, oh, it's just a hater. Oh, yeah. But if you call them a user, they like, oh, I'm not using people. There they go. They start biting back. Standing in the gaps has to be truth and has to be unconditional love. I don't know if I got that unconditional love stuff down for y'all, because unconditional love is no matter what, I got you. I love you. Everybody a sinner saved by grace. So if that's the case, you want me to do you have unconditional love, but you don't have unconditional love for me. So that means anytime I do anything, you have a running list of my past of what I've done that's messed up or jacked up towards or according to your feelings. And obviously that most likely is not true. So unconditional love is, I'm gonna be there regardless. I love you. You say, oh, well, that's being stupid for somebody. How is that being stupid for somebody if that's what they're asking of you? But my point is, God is the only person that's gonna be able to do. God, Allah, whatever all these words and names you have for them, that's exactly who's the only person gonna be there. So if that's the only person that's gonna be there, why are all these other people and what's going on? Why is it mattering? Why is it a must you must tell these people? So if it's a must you tell these people, what the heck that got to do with me? Or what would that have to do with anybody else? If you want to tell people that your business like that, if you want to tell your business, that's on you. Yeah, it's on you. But it includes me. And you're the only person that acts that way. So we don't really have a problem now. But you have a problem. Because you conduct yourself in that way. And since you conduct yourself in that way, then everybody thinks it's birds of a feather flock together. Yeah, birds of a feather flock together. That goes when you say my friend this and I don't do that. Y'all hang out, so y'all that don't mean the same thing when two people are in a relationship. That's not what that means. So I'm just here trying to clear some of this stuff up for you. And y'all pray for me because I'm still trying to work on my cussing. But we can still keep on having people jumping out of having out-of-body experiences and being rude and mean. So don't get mad when the person bite back. You've been biting and pulling and all this other stuff. You got this illusion going up. You're so happy. Being in a relationship with a cop ain't gonna save your bad behavior or your scheming ways. We got to bring the bar back up for people's character in order to know I'm a piece of crap. If I'm a piece of crap, I got to find a way to pull my character level back up to where I'm at least a decent person. But if you don't care and nobody don't never say nothing, that's what it is. Sometimes you can say something to people. Nobody don't want to do it. Nobody don't care. But the entitlement level is so high because you're justifying people that have no backing, and the blame always falls on somebody else. Here we go. Y'all want to get into it, so we in it. Let's get it. Adam and Eve, she bite the apple. It ain't her fault. It's Adam's fault. Adam didn't even know she was about that life. She didn't know she was doing that. But in God's eyes, it's Adam's fault because she from him. But you can't control nobody. You can't control what somebody do like that. So if that's the case, you need to pick your energy correctly. Because you saying he's supposed to pay this child support. But at the same time, you still want to do what you want to do and be head of household. Oh, that's what I got to do. No, that's what you chose to do. All of this is water under the bridge, y'all. This is all water under the bridge. And you get mad and you say, oh, if that's the case, then these your kids. Nobody asked you to get them kids. Nobody asked you to pull a hijack. You pull a hijack so you don't have to sit there and show people your character. You want to give people money for bad behavior. You want to reward somebody for bad behavior. I could honestly, 75% of what's going on, if that man had access to his kids, or even women had access to their kids besides the person filing, I could guarantee you, we wouldn't have no problem at all. Wouldn't have no problem, because boom, how about this? I know several women that's on over a handful of women that's on child support. But the men give them access to their kids. Well, I'm a lot older now, so that he gave them access to the kids. Y'all got a lot of illusion and a lot of lies out there that y'all need to chase besides everything of what you're saying or what it is. I never remember going to dinner or something like that with a mama, sister, or anybody, and I not pay unless me and the brother take turns paying. That's the only thing I remember. But y'all selling this facade really because you hurt. Your feelings is hurt. And I say your feelings is hurt and you want to be petty about something, but you do the most of going to it. But then when the truth come out in this aspect of what's going on. When the truth come out, you look stupid, but then you still, this whole time you had nobody gets upset until that person that's a liar like that flip it on them. How you gonna go back to somebody past and people of the past and go start telling stuff that you're calling another person a liar, but you worried about everybody's business? Hold your own, man. Hold it down, hold it up. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have unconditional love. Some stuff is just way too late. I need to say that. It's a lot of stuff that's just way too late. You want to change your relationship because I made a mistake. Well, God said, and Jesus, he gave Jesus and all this, and he crucified. How you didn't know that before? You know it now. Okay, but I'm not God. God don't need no help of saying people is okay, or God don't need no help being God. I'm gonna just leave that at that. So many people are around here on this earth trying to be God. Oh, well, this person don't deserve that. This person don't deserve. You didn't deserve nothing. God bless you with you didn't deserve, because you was a constant liar. Your whole life is a lie. 200, and even when I say this, y'all are not understanding $200 is $200. Go ask them kids, it's $200, $200. Them kids know exactly what that means. Because you sit here and you say stuff in front of people, but then when you get to where you talking to me, I know you lying. But you saying stuff is for kids. So if it's for kids, I need to break it off. But how you gonna break it off and then you go somewhere and say, oh, that's not happening. That's not true. Oh, it's true. $200 is $200. So you getting money, but then you still want to be in front of these people in court and say, he don't do nothing for me. But everybody in your life you got sitting here believing that lie. That's not my problem. Not my problem. You know it's some record. You know I'm going to pull it out. I was just waiting to see if you're going to tell the truth. Back then, all them times, I'm trying to see if you're going to tell the truth. Are you going to tell the truth? I guess not. Because you still trying to rock with this half paperwork to where I got what I wanted then, but I'm going to get what I want now. So you double dipping. That's what double dipping means. So that's pretty much what it is. But the unconditional love, if the unconditional love was there and you knew what that was, or if you operated like that the right way, girl, he just doing that for the video. Oh, okay. Nobody has said I was perfect. I've never came on here and said I'm perfect. But but the way I acted or the way I operated 10, 12 years ago, you are lost in the sauce if you think somebody rocking like that. But you would think I'm rocking like that, because in actuality, you never changed. But I ain't come to you talking about I'm changed, take me back. I'm not, that's not what it is. It wasn't like that. But I'm past my mark a whole way. I'm long past my mark. But y'all gonna take from this what you want to. Water under the bridge. Water under the bridge. Over. It's done with. It's over and done with. But like I said in the beginning, I appreciate all the talking, the texting, the calling. I appreciate the new people that's coming in my life. I appreciate y'all just being like, oh, you good? You need to talk? It's water under the bridge, but I appreciate you caring. I appreciate you caring. No, caring, like C-A-R-I-N-G, not K-A-R. No, that's all right. I don't know how you want to sit there and say you such a truth teller and you ain't finished high school, but I ain't pointing no fingers. You're so sharp and smart with everything, but it is what it is. Y'all have a good day. Sayonara.